Welcome to Maryland Spotlight. I'm Kim Knight. Well, the MTA bus network is getting upgraded. Here to talk about that, Ryan Nawrocki. You are the Director of Marketing and Communications. Thanks for being here.
Kim, it is a pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Baltimore Link. Fascinating.
Absolutely. So Baltimore Link is a major initiative that we have going on at the MTA right now. In 2015, Governor Hogan rolled out this plan to transform transit in Baltimore. And what it does essentially is transform the entire bus network in the city. It really hasn't been addressed in 50 years.
Yeah.
It is literally laid out on old trolley lines. So you can imagine that things have changed quite dramatically in 50 years in Baltimore. So we're introducing two new product lines, LocalLink and CityLink. So for the first time ever in Baltimore, we're going to have high frequency service, which means instead of having a normal timetable with the CityLink routes, there are going to be 12 color-coded lines that come every 10 to 15 minutes. So it's going to be like a subway on wheels, essentially. And then we're going to have LocalLink routes that feed in to those CityLink routes, which will allow people to get through the city much more quickly. We're introducing dedicated bus lanes downtown, so people might already see those. On Pratt and Lombard Street, they're already down. They're red painted lanes where the buses are moving very quickly through. We have transit signal priority, which is really cool, where the bus actually talks to the traffic light. So the bus will pull up and it'll give it an extra 6 to 10 seconds to pull through the light if it's green, or if the light's red, it'll say, hey, turn green a little bit faster.
Oh, I love it.
So that we can get through the light. All these things are to get people through the system faster, to get to jobs, healthcare, school, wherever it is that they need to go on time and in a reliable way.
So much more efficient.
Absolutely.
Because, like you said, 50 years it hasn't been addressed. So this sounds perfect. Talk about some of the services that you have.
So the two main services are LocalLink, which are the routes that are kind of out in the suburban areas and also some of the farther reaching parts of the city. Those feed into the spine of the system, which are these 12 high-frequency color-coded lines, the CityLink services.
Gotcha.
And all those CityLink routes is something that we didn't do before. We created a light rail system in Baltimore. We created a subway system, but we didn't have a bus network that actually really connected to it. So now they all connect. All services connect together with this, which makes sense. Yeah,
totally makes sense. You've had community input, which is obviously important because they're the ones using it, but also talk about your community outreach. What have you done to let people know?
So we've had several iterations of this plan that we've taken out to the community over the past 2 years. We've received over 4,000 comments. So that's really shaped the plan. So it really is the public's plan. It's not our plan. It's Baltimore's plan. And right now we're out at major bus stops just giving information out about the system. We've got 2 info buses riding routes every single day with trip planners, individuals on the buses, like literally walking people through what their route is today and what's going to look like tomorrow. Great
for communication. And June 18th it rolls out. BaltimoreLink.com for more information. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you, Kim.
And thank you all for joining us on Maryland Spotlight. I'm Kim Knight.